Hello, I'm Dan Robinson with FPTV, and I am so happy to be joined by Miranda Smith from Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Turpentine Creek is such an amazing institution in Northwest Arkansas. It's surprising if people haven't heard about it, just because you guys have done so many amazing things. But tell us about your role at Turpentine Creek.
Yeah, well, if you haven't been to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We're strictly rescue, so we do not buy, trade, sell, or breed or anything like that. My job, I'm the hospitality coordinator at the refuge. I did manage the lodging for about 10 years after I graduated from college with my degree in hospitality management, but now I'm out networking and promoting and just trying to get the word out about Turpentine Creek, so.
Very cool. So for those who may not be familiar with Turpentine Creek, what do you guys have out there?
Yeah, mostly big cats. So we have a variety of animals, but it's mostly cats ranging from lions, tigers, bears. We have bears as well, and a hyena at the refuge. So those are some of the unique animals that we do have, but mostly cats.
And there was
Apex predators.
apex predators. That's hilarious. So when people and there were some celebrity tigers that you guys were able to catch, right?
Yeah, we've actually rescued from every single Tiger King facility on the show, plus some that should have been on the show that were not. So, yeah, and then we just spearheaded taking in 33 of Carol Baskin's animals. So we did a 14.5-acre expansion at the refuge, and it's pretty wild. I'm actually third generation at the refuge, so my grandparents and mother founded the refuge when I wasn't even a year old, and my mom has big plans, and she kind of looks at people and is like, hey, we're going to make this happen. You know, she got the call from Carol, and if all of the animals didn't go to our facility, then they probably would have been spread out throughout the country. So she was supposed to be a lifetime sanctuary for these animals, so we wanted to make sure that her supporters were going to be happy and that all the animals were going to be together. So we did this huge expansion, and it was about a year ago that she said, hey, we're going to do this 14.5-acre expansion, and everyone's looking at her cross-eyed like, what? And now it's almost completed, so we're really excited to be able to have all those animals at Turpentine Creek. It's mostly smaller cats that we got from Carol Baskin because she was a rehabber as well. So there were some animals like, especially bobcats. They're very popular or they're native to a lot of America, but Florida, there's a lot of them there. So if she can't release them, if they were injured or something like that and won't be able to fend on by themselves, then she'll keep them and take care of them. And now they're at the refuge, so it's been quite the endeavor.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So the experience has kind of changed. You were telling me earlier, now, I mean, with that giant footprint, what's it like when people visit Turpentine Creek? How does that work?
Well, a lot has changed, especially because of COVID, because the big cats can get COVID-19, and at other facilities, actually a lion gave its zookeeper COVID. So we have to be very careful. The staff right now, I know there's a little bit of COVID going around again. So whenever there's some big breakouts of it, then we wear masks and we try to keep our distance from the animals. I like to say we're a hands-on facility. We want everyone to leave with their hands on, so no touching of the animals, because a lot of people think that, we're a facility that like the Tiger King, but it might have started similar to that in the early 90s. But yeah, we've been doing this for 32 years now, and we're still learning and growing and adapting, and growing up there is definitely a lot different, but now we're a hands-off facility, so even myself and my parents and all of our animal care staff, the only time we touch the animals is if they are sedated. So if we have to do wellness exams on them, or we do this behavioral training program that takes place every morning in the discovery area, which used to be the compound area that you were referring to earlier. So now we do this training. So we'll do target training, and we'll have this target on a stick. So we'll hold it up to the cage, and the animal will touch their nose to it, and we'll whistle and give them a meat treat. We also have them stand up on the fence with their paws up, so we can check their underbelly, their paws and claws, and make sure everything's okay. Because a lot of the animals, unfortunately, before coming to the refuge, have been declawed, and some of them even defanged, because people are trying to own these animals as pets, and they do not make good pets. We always promote predators, not pets. So
Wow.
But it makes it easier for our vet to work with the animals because we have to give vaccines even for COVID-19 now for the animals. So we have the animal go around this log and then present their behind to the fence, and they push up against the fence with their hip, and then we give them a light poking sensation. So whenever we do have to give vaccines, they don't really feel it anymore, which is great for us and for them because a lot of animals don't like their vets, and we want our animals to like our vet. And they hold grudges too. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they have personalities, and that's probably my favorite part about the refuge is, seeing these animals come from these sometimes not so bad situations. Carol Baskin's facility was a beautiful facility, but she was ready to retire. But some of these situations that we rescue from are not great conditions and are really sad. And the animals are scared to death. And then we're taking them in a trailer, to the refuge. They don't know what's going on. So they're pretty scared usually when they first come to the refuge. And what I love to see is they start realizing, oh my gosh, these people are going to feed me out of a silver platter, and I'm going to get watered every day, and I get a pool. We actually have a pool project going on at the refuge, so we're trying to build underground pools for all the animals and utilize some of the materials from our property. So
Okay. And then speaking of the property, there's also the opportunity to spend the night there, right? So tell me about that.
We have 10 units altogether at the refuge. 5 of those units are adults only. It kind of looks like a safari, African safari with 5 lodges connected to a front shared deck, and then a fire table under gazebo, and then a hot tub. It's really awesome to be able to listen to the animals caroling. Once one lion starts to roar, they all start chiming in, and even some of the tigers, they actually can make the noises of the lion, so they'll all start chiming in, and it's a really special thing to be able to hear. And it's so close. It's just, not even an hour away from Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Yeah, definitely worth the destination trip.
Yeah, and we do have family-friendly units. We have 2 glamping tents, and then we have 2 safari suites for families, and then our treehouse bungalow. A couple of these rooms we do have to close down during winter because of our freezing temperatures here, and some of them are up in the air, but we also have 6 RV sites. So if you want to come and stay with us at Turpentine Creek, we would love to host you.
Wow. So RV, you can bring your
Yeah.
own. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you can come and glamp and camp at the refuge.
That's incredible. So obviously going there and experiencing it is a very awesome and life-changing experience, but it sounds to me like just staying in touch through the website, because you guys are always posting videos and talking about the cats and the things that are going on. Seems like that's the easiest way for people to kind of stay up to date, right?
Yeah, you can visit TCWR.org or turpentinecreek.org, but also all forms of social media we use. So if you want to stay tuned and updated about what's going on at the refuge, we even post our videos of our wellness exams and stuff like that. So we've actually had over 500 interns go through our program working with the animals at the refuge. So it's a really unique experience. We always send the information out to the University of Arkansas because you usually have to have a degree in zoology, biology, or animal science degree. But we're kind of changing that around too. So if someone applies and they're in horticulture or something like that at the U of A, that could be an opportunity to help us, because we want to try to utilize our property the best of our ability. So we actually have a little bear garden and an enrichment garden at the refuge. So we're able to pick those items and, have the animals forage for them in their habitats as well.
So you guys have some promotional events coming up. Tell us about ways that people can help.
Yeah, so we actually have Bam Bam Day coming up on November the 4th. This is a special celebration for Bam Bam, our grizzly bear.
Aww.
I don't like to pick favorites, but if someone twisted my arm, my favorite would definitely be Bam Bam the grizzly bear. He is so cute and handsome and just silly. He has the biggest pool at the refuge with a waterfall, and he can swim in it. So sweet. But we have a whole day celebrating him, and we're actually celebrating him all month long. So if you're able to come out, see Bam Bam before his pool has to close for the season. And then Giving Tuesday is right around the corner, which is December the 3rd. So if you're able to give back, We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so if anyone's able to give, we are definitely in need, especially right before winter, because we don't have a lot of people coming out to the refuge during the colder months. It is an outdoor endeavor whenever you come to the refuge, and since COVID, we did start doing open air tram tours. And you have the self-discovery area, which is a self-guided portion of the facility that you can walk around at your own pace. And then we have tours every hour on the hour from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. And then when the time changes, that will go until 3 p.m. But we're open every day except for Christmas Day with guided tours hourly. So come out whenever you want. Come stay the night. We're open all year round. We do have varying hours on, Thanksgiving Day and New Year's Eve and stuff like that. But just check it out on our website at tcwr.org.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for coming out and sharing with us. And we will look forward to checking out the website and seeing the great things that happen out at Turpentine Creek.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Come out to Turpentine Creek and sign up for our newsletter.
And thank you for watching us here on Open Mic on FPTV.